In this video, we're going to be discussing the main differences between EXP and KW. So if you're thinking about choosing one of these brokerages or making a move, this video is for you. Hey everyone, and welcome back. For those that are new here, my name is Andrew Dunn, and over the last few years, I've helped sell billions in real estate for agents and brokers all over North America. And along with my partner, we sell homes in Boca Raton in Florida. And we've also helped over 100 agents cross over $100,000 per year in GCI with our coaching program. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing the main differences between EXP and KW, because some people see them as quite similar models when I actually see EXP as the iteration, the better version of KW. And I'm going to explain the main key differences today. Now, full transparency, I'm with EXP because personally, I think this model benefits agents far more than not only KW, but any other brokerage out there. Now, and I'm going to run through the numbers so you can make a decision for yourself. So I've got the iPad with me here today, so we're going to dive right in. So the first thing we're going to be discussing is the commission split and the cap. Now, with EXP, across the board in North America, it's 80-20. In other countries, it's slightly different, but we're talking about North America. It's an 80-20 split at EXP with a $16,000 cap. Now, later on in the video, we're going to be discussing that actually you can hit certain thresholds and actually get all your cap back. But for right now, 80-20, 16K cap. Now, with Keller Williams, it's a 70-30, which actually realistically works out to be a 64-36. Now, the reason for this is it's 70-30 overall, but then there is a 6% franchise fee on top of that as well. So it works out to be 64-36. Now, the thing is with KW, because it is a franchise model, people have brokered deals to have different commission splits. But as a general consensus, if you're an agent coming into KW, it will be a 70-30 split. Now, again, on the cap side of things, you're looking at anywhere from kind of the $16,000, $18,000, $20,000 range. And again, this can be adjusted slightly depending on the franchise you're with and a specific deal you might have worked out, especially if you're a very high producing agent. So the second point is revenue share versus profit share. Now, for those that don't know, Glenn Stanford, who actually owns and built EXP, was an old top producing KW agent. And the reason I think, like many others, EXP is the iteration, is the improvement from the KW model, is from the profit share versus revenue share. Now, this is so important for you specifically, because this is going to allow you to make more money from the deals you're currently doing and helping other people achieve the same. So with EXP, with the revenue share model, you get paid. EXP takes a portion of the revenue they make, which is 50%, and they have a scheme where they give that back to the agents through revenue share. So this is given back when you bring on other agents to your team and they're closing deals, you get paid a percentage. Now, one of the huge things about revenue share and earning that money back, it's never taken out of the agent side, it's taken out of EXP side. So it's taken out of that 20%, all right? Now, there is a lot of agents out there in EXP who are making 6, even 7-figure incomes from helping other agents achieve massive success as agents. And that's how you ultimately get paid. There is a 7-tier structure. You get paid 7 levels deep with the revenue share system, different percentages, anywhere from kind of 3.5% down to about 1.8%, depending on the level they are. And as long as they're producing, you're getting paid. So imagine this, you've got a first tier agent and they cap. So they make about $100,000 in a year. You get paid about $3,500, and that's from the 20% that EXP takes. Now, contrast this with KW's profit share. Now, I'm going to be blunt. The profit share system is awful because very few market centers are actually very profitable. They just aren't very profitable. Look at it statistically. Look at all the top producing KW agents. Go out and ask them how much they made from the profit sharing program. Very few have actually made anything noticeable from the program. There will be some out there. The difference is a lot of people make a lot of money from the revenue share program because it's to do with the money that just comes in top line. and very few make a lot of money with the KW profit share system because it's to do with the bottom line. So number 3 is going to be the software that the brokerages offer. So specifically, EXP has a deal with KV Core. Now, KV Core, if you go and look on their website, is $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year. If you are part of EXP, you get that 100% for free. It does all your websites, it does all your automation, follow-up sequences, it's a CRM, it is everything, and it is an incredibly powerful platform. KW has their own platform, which is Command, right? Now, by all accounts, everyone's experience with Command is poor. It's just not very good, okay? KV Core can be good, can be bad. It's somewhat complex. It depends how tech savvy you are. The differences with KV Core is we know a lot of people that use it and use it successfully. With Command, we literally don't know a single KW agent that actually uses it. They tend to opt for other CRMs, whether it be Follow Up Boss or all the others that are out there, Real Geeks and so on and so forth. So they do both offer platforms. On this side, EXP definitely offers a better platform that you will actually use. Okay, so the next point is a huge one. This is probably even bigger for newer agents, is training. EXP, just EXP alone, not including your sponsor, and this is very important, does over 50 hours per week of live training. You go into EXP World and there is a sheet of trainings that are going on at certain times. Now, the important thing about the training at EXP, this is done by top producing agents right now in that specific area. They don't have people that used to be great at doing it 5-10 years ago that haven't done it for ages because they're now the broker owner and they're out of touch. These are all active agents, top producing agents who do this stuff daily, and they are teaching how you can go ahead and achieve the exact same. On the flip side, KW on average has about 3 to 5, maybe a little bit more depending on the franchise owner and the broker there, of training per week. And this is obviously in person as well. Now, that's a lot less, and there is a lot less talent to pull from because it's basically the people that are just there. Now, the other thing I want to mention with the EXP side is your sponsor should have training in place if you choose the right one. So for example, all our coaching, all our training, all our courses that people pay thousands for, people coach with us, all the agents who've crossed over $100,000 and up per year, they get all of that from us 100% for free. We also do the marketing campaigns for them for free if they want us to as well. With EXP, your sponsor can add another layer of training to really accelerate your growth, which is why it's important with EXP to actually choose the right sponsor. There is a lot of horror stories. A lot of reasons people leave is because the sponsor at EXP wasn't great, but also they're not actually utilizing everything that EXP offers, and the training that EXP offers is world-class. There is no doubt about it. Just another example, Grant Cardone, amazing salesperson, he teaches in there. He's got tons and tons and tons of training, hours and hours of his courses that EXP has bought that you get access to, all right? So the training at EXP is absolutely world-class no matter what level you're at, and it can definitely help you grow. So the last main comparison here is actually going to be on the fees. Now, this is one of the ways that KW kind of comes out on top, all right? So the EXP fees are about $85 to $130, maybe $150, depending on where you are, per month, and this will cover everything. When KW, on the other hand, is about $60 to $85 a month in fees. Now, the difference is because of EXP's stock and revenue share programs, if you say, for example, just use the revenue share, it would take you one or two, say two capping agents per year, give you about $7,000, right? Would play for all your fees and everything for EXP. So you're essentially there for free. Everything for you is for free. And especially if you're growing a team and that's something you're interested in doing, then it works out perfectly for you, and your team members also want to do the same. But ultimately, KW's is slightly lower. It's $60 to $80. But let's be honest, if you are trying to save $20 to $50 a month, and that's where your head is at, you need to change your mentality, because that is nothing, and that shouldn't be the reason you choose a broker. It's because of a slightly lower fee. Now, a bit of a bonus one here is actually going to be two other programs that EXP has that I think are worth mentioning, which is the stock and the icon program. Now, briefly earlier, I mentioned about getting your cap back. So if you icon at EXP, you actually get all $16,000 of your cap back in stock. So you get given it and it vests over a certain period of time. Now, the other one is the stock itself is given when you close deals, when the people who are under you in your downline who you recruit or who other agents in your downline recruit, you also get paid when they close deals too. So the thing about EXP is it's everyone working together. We're one body, we're one unit. And that's what really helps agents succeed, especially when they've aligned themselves with the right person. Okay, so there's a bit of a bonus one here that I haven't actually written down that I want to discuss, which is actually the brick and mortar locations. Now, this is something, it's not only KW, it's a traditional brokerage model that EXP obviously doesn't have, or a lot of people think it doesn't have, which is actually incorrect. So I'll explain why. EXP doesn't have the offices. What happens is high producing teams tend to buy offices in the area. When I say tend, it's 99% of the time. Two examples, our team, we use the Saperstein offices in Florida and Boca. There is people like Kenny Fast that I know in California who's got offices. These are offices that you can use, you can join their teams that are there, they are brick and mortar, so you can be around those people if that is something that you really, really want. But KW obviously has them everywhere, so if you join a KW office, they're always there. So that's the bonus topic that I wanted to talk about. It's actually the whole office thing. It really shouldn't be a big deal for you. The reason I say that, top producing agents, which is what a lot of people say, aren't in the office because they're producing, and at other brokerages you're competing with them. When at EXP, there is a collaboration between everybody. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed this video breaking down the differences between EXP and KW. All right. They are both fantastic brokerages. I'm not taking anything away. Each model will fit certain people better. I highly recommend you do your due diligence. If you would like to speak with me or my partner about EXP and joining our team, we get calls from agents and brokers every single day wanting to learn more about how we can help them grow, get their real estate goals achieved and surpass them massively. We are doing that all the time. And I'm going to be honest, I absolutely love it because we are seeing so many people crush it. All right. So until next time, we'll see you in the next one.